Hi guys, it's Riley. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you want to subscribe, feel free to subscribe, and let's get on with the video. Today we are going to be talking about Nikocado Avocado and Choi again, because Nick uploaded a video talking about his response to Choi's response. It's just very confusing at this point. This drama is being dragged out and I feel like Nick is the one dragging it out, but he claims otherwise. He claims Zach is the one dragging this situation out, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm only talking about this because, as you guys know, I'm trying my best to post every single day for the month of January. And so far, no drama is going on in the month of January except this. So this is the only thing I had to talk about. Literally, if Nick didn't upload his video today, I had no video to make today. So that's that. We're gonna talk about Nick's response. So first of all, I want to talk about the whole ramen noodles idea, because in my last video, a lot of people were telling me that Nick had the idea like years and years and years ago, and honestly, I had no idea, and I wouldn't have any idea unless I was a long-time subscriber or fan of Nick's, and you really had to have a lot of background knowledge on Nick and his channel to know something like that. Like, you really did. And I am just one person. I just want to like remind you all that I am one person. I do not know everything. I can't know everything. You know, I try my best to form my opinions about the knowledge that I know, but how was I supposed to know that years and years ago that Nick had this ramen idea before they were even on YouTube? Like, I had no idea of knowing that, because years and years ago I wasn't even watching mukbangs or anything like that. So I just want to apologize for that. I'm gonna own up to my mistake. Yeah, it is very apparent that Nick did have the ramen noodle idea. I did say in my previous videos that it was more on brand for Nick, because he titles himself as the noodle king or whatever, but honestly, a lot of mukbangers eat noodles. It's not just Nick who does this thing. It's like all of them who eats noodles. Like, it's a whole thing in the mukbang community, like eating noodles. I just want to make that clear also. I don't know if Zach and Stephanie even knew that Nick had this idea like years and years ago. Who knows?
I have been talking about ramen noodles and wanting to make my own brand of it since before you were even on YouTube. My followers know that. I made a channel called The Noodle King. In the videos, I talk about how I'm gonna come up with my own one day. I never did because I couldn't afford it. I never had the means to do it. You have to spend a lot of money. I've been talking about it more. I went out with B Loves Life and she was helping me learn about it, and the cost and the process and the business aspect of it. That I stole your idea? I've been branding that as myself for years. And it's so funny because people who are responding under this pinned comment are literally telling him, Nick's been talking, why would you lie about that? We already know Nick's been talking about this.
Let's talk about profiting off of the situation, because Nick claims that Zach is profiting off of the situation because he put his response in the comments of a YouTube video and he pinned it. And he could have done it on Instagram or Twitter or any other platform, but he chose to put it on a monetized video.
That everyone benefited here, except for me. And then he says, I did not make a video on my channel about this because I'm not profiting from it. I still won't. Well, you're putting this on your channel so people can come and see it and read it and give you clicks. Like, if you wanted to make sure you're truly not profiting, why didn't you just put this on your Instagram? You know what I mean? It's like, you can't act like you don't know what you're doing. It's just like, you can't act like if you're gonna leave a clap back that hundreds of thousands of people are wanting to know your stance, and you're gonna put it on a monetized video? How can you sit there and say, I'm never gonna profit off of it? You've been profiting off of it. Look at your social blade. You wanna point out numbers? So obsessed with numbers.
First of all, his response was not in the video, and he put it on YouTube because Nick took this drama to YouTube. So wouldn't it make sense if Zach responded to the situation on YouTube, where he has the most followers, where more people can see it? And I feel like if he took the situation to Instagram or Twitter, not everyone would see it, you know? His fan base is mostly on YouTube. It's not on any other platform. So, like, how dare Nick say that he should put it on another platform when this whole situation was on YouTube, you know? So that didn't make any sense to me when Nick said that. Talking about his social blade, he said that his social blade went up, like, he got millions and millions of views about the situation. And, like, listen, I'm not studying people's social blades. I'm not looking at that. So when Nick brought up the social blade, I was like, okay, let me take a look. Let me see, like, what's going on. So I looked at his social blade, and I can only see for the month of January. I can't even see December, but what it looks like in January, it seems pretty consistent. It seems pretty steady. I don't see a huge jump in views. I don't see a huge jump in subscribers. That looks abnormal to me. So I don't know. I can't see for the month of December, so I can't confirm that. So I'm just saying that right now. I don't know. He said that Zach was the one, you know, dragging the situation on because he was responding and everything.
And then he goes, I'm not gonna drag this out. You know what? You are. You are. Because instead of talking to me, I'm left in the dark. You went and made this post to get more reactions on me because you think I'm gonna sit here and just accept the lies?
Like, listen, Nick is the one dragging the situation on. I don't care what anyone says. How dare he say that Zach is dragging the situation on when he is just trying to respond to defend his name. Literally, I can't tell you how many titles Nick has made in his videos saying, I'm done with this situation, responding to Stephanie, doing this, doing that. I'm crying in this video. I'm not okay. Like, how do you see Zach doing that behavior at all? No, you don't. But you do see Nick doing that behavior. So there you go. Now you know who's dragging on the situation. And Nick is dragging on the situation again by making a whole video responding. Did Zach make a whole video responding to him? No. He just put a little message in the comments and that was it. Nick can rightfully do the same thing, but he chose to make a whole video about it and to monetize it. So that speaks volumes to me, at least. He's trying to, like, make this really apparent point that Zach isn't a good friend, and it was very apparent in the video that I saw that Nick is just looked like Nick was painting a picture where he wants people to feel sorry for him, and how dare he reach out to Zach when he's going through all of this because of Stephanie. He felt that Zach should be the one reaching out to him because all these accusations are coming out about him, and if he was a good friend, he would reach out to him. Nick doesn't need to reach out to Zach at all because Nick is already going through a lot, so why would he need to reach out to Zach? And my point is that, listen, if you think your friends are scheming against you, if you think your friends are plotting something against you, and you don't know the 100% full truth about the situation, and if you make a video just speculating everything, you might want to reach out to the person just to confirm what's going on so you don't look like an idiot when you post your video. That's all I have to say. Because I guess Nick was, like, so prideful that he just made all these assumptions in his video about Zach and Stephanie and didn't even want to reach out to them. Like, I don't know. Again, Zach had no reason to reach out to Nick because Zach wasn't gonna make a video about Nick. Why would he need to reach out to Nick? If he wanted to reach out to Nick, it would be because, you know, saying nice things because he knows he's going through a lot, but he didn't say anything like that. So Nick painted a picture that Zach is two-faced because, you know, he didn't reach out to him when all of this went down. And if Zach felt like Nick was in the wrong, if Zach agreed with Stephanie, you know, why would he reach out to Nick? Nick felt like Zach threw him under the bus, so that's why he posted what he posted without confronting Zach about the situation. And I know what people are gonna do. People are going to watch Nick's video and they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, Zach Choi is a liar, he's this, he's that. Like, you know, they're gonna side with Nick, but you have to look at this, like, you have to really, like, look and read the situation. And what I think is that Nick painted painted this picture that he was the victim. Zach should be the one reaching out to him because he was already dealing with so much. And I mean, I don't know. You have to make that call for yourself. You have to make that judgment for yourself if you feel like that was going to go on. But I mean, if anyone's profiting off of the situation, in my opinion, it's Nick. Look at how many videos he made about it. Like, come on. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's all I have to say in this video. Let's just hope Nick doesn't make another video about the situation, because Stephanie is done. Stephanie is like, I'm moving on with the situation. I'm moving on with my YouTube channel. She's already posting her, you know, mukbangs and everything like that. Zach, you know, he's doing what he's doing. The only person who keeps on bringing this stuff up is Nick. You know, the only person who's making consecutive amounts of videos about the situation is Nick. Everyone else is building a bridge and going over the situation, except for Nick. By the way, my last 3 videos about the situation, demonetized. YouTube, please do something about the demonetization rules, because it had no reason to get demonetized. I am so mad right now. Like, it seems like every time I post a video and I push public, demonetized. No reason at all. I don't swear in my videos. I don't do anything wrong in my videos, but of course I get demonetized. Yeah, that's not cool. Anyway, like this video if you like this video, subscribe if you want more content from me, and I'll see you guys whenever I see you guys. Bye guys, love you.